Good afternoon, Eid Mubarak. So I wish every one of us many more of it. Talk about Allah in our minkum. So welcome back to Talkless Interior and Exterior. You can see it's Alaji Talkless today. Today we are going to be discussing about the effects of lighting in interior designs. So lighting goes beyond bringing about brightness to the room for you to see or and work freely. So it brings about more than that when we are talking about lighting in interior designs. So there are different ways that lighting affect the interior designs. So these are few of it. Number one, it sets the mood and the atmosphere of the room. Secondly, it highlights the design feature. Then it enhances color and materials. It creates depth dimension. It defines space and functions. It adds a touch of luxury. Then lastly, it affects passive space size. So all these are ways whereby lighting affects our work in the interior. So let me explain them one after the other. So number one, we said it sets the mood and the atmosphere of a room. So how do we set the mood and the atmosphere of a room? When we are talking about lighting, we can actually categorize into two. So we have the warm lighting and we have the cool lighting. So warm lighting, so it creates a cozy, relaxing and luxury environment. So and this is actually perfect for our bedroom and living room. So if you want to, if you use this set of lights, so it's a warm light, it creates cozy environment, relaxation and the luxury. So and it's perfect for our bedroom and the living room. So then we have cool lights. There are lights that are cool, so it brings about brightness. So they are very bright, they are clean, and they are energetic. So they are energetic, and because of this, they are recommended for the kitchen and offices. So those cool lights. So that is how light affects the mood and the atmosphere of an interior. Then number two, it highlights design feature. So when you use a good light, a better light, so it highlights, like it gives details about every features in the room, like the design on the wall, the texture of the paints or material used on the wall, so the artwork and other decor, and also the furniture details. So when you use a very correct light all these things in the room, so that is another importance of using a correct lighting. Then it enhance color and materials. So if you use a very good lighting, like if you are using a warm lighting now, warm color lighting, so it makes the color look um cooler and softer. So it will just make color make it richer and soft. So the color will be very soft if you are using a warm light. Then we use a cool light to the color to be very sharp and very vibrant. So these are the ways whereby light can enhance our color and the materials in the room. So another again, it creates depth dimension. So what do you mean by it creates depth dimension is if you are using layered light. So what I mean by layered light is you use the ceiling light, you use the table light and the floor light. So all these light is layered. So you arrange them according to how you should arrange them. So it creates shadow, contrast, and depth in a room. So and the next one here is its divine space its divine space and functions. So if you are using it sometimes, so it tells you exactly what is actually happening in this space. For example now, so uh if you use pendant lights, so pendant light is mostly placed on the table on the dining. So if you are using it, definitely it's telling us that this is a dining area. Then the LED strip ceiling light. So if you are using it, it's explaining to us that you are actually talking about a relaxation zone. So then the task light. So this task light is bright, is among the cool lights. So for it is very bright, so you can they are for reading and other things like reading or cooking, so other things like that. So you can see that this light actually gives function to the to what you are to be doing in that particular area. So another thing is it adds touch of luxury. So when you use a very correct light, so it add a very touch of luxury light using the LED strip light, the chandelier, and the recessed spotlights. So all these one they are all they are touch of luxury if you use it in an interior design. Then lastly, it affects passive space size. So if you use a very cool light, so it makes a space feel bigger, and it is if the lightning in in a room is very poor, so it will make the room feel smaller and cramped. So these are the ways whereby lighting affects our interior design. So thank you for watching. This is Talkless Interior and Exterior Designs. So we'll see you in the next video.